Hey there, Libra. Welcome to your reading for the week of March 14th. This week, you have the Three of Diamonds coming up first. Three of Diamonds is all about making a choice. It even says that you have a choice to make, and it's all about your morals. It's not a very exciting card, to be quite honest. It's like one of those ones where it's like maybe you'll be presented with two jobs, and one will pay you more, one will pay you less, but maybe the one that pays more, you'd have to do some things that you don't agree with or whatever, and maybe the one that pays less would be a lot better for you. And the Three of Diamonds, the outcome is always that the job that pays you less, you always end up sticking with and loving more, and you end up getting paid more in the long run, because if you went with the other job that paid you more in the first place, you'd lose it or you'd quit or whatever. So it's all about these kinds of choices. It doesn't always have to do with money, though. Sometimes it can be even relationships. Maybe you're like seeing two people and you have to make that choice between two different people. And if that's the case, then it's always like if you're dating two people, it's like one will be the old mistake, the type of person that you always go with, who's always a mistake, and then the other one will be different, and maybe they lack those things that you're interested in that the other person has, but it might be the right choice in the long run, and you'll only see that after you make the choice. I guess that's the challenge with the Three of Diamonds, is you can only see that you made the right choice after you've done it. So it's kind of one of those things. Next, you have the Seven of Spades, internal fears that don't exist. I actually like this card because, again, it's internal fears that don't exist, so you really don't have to worry about them, and you don't have to worry about anything going on here, because, again, any fears you have during this time are just internal, and they don't exist, so it's a great card in that respect. Next, you have an amazing card, the Ace of Diamonds, so finances could be really good for you this week. You could be experiencing a financial increase, raise, promotion, even a new job sometimes. The card doesn't really bring in new jobs all the time necessarily, but it definitely does bring in an increase in finances. It could even be like an inheritance coming to you. Could be somebody helping you out, more money coming to you just by somebody giving you money or something like that. On the other hand, this card can have sometimes nothing to do with money. Sometimes it just has to do with stepping out on a new path, and really kind of almost like starting over in a lot of ways, and you kind of even seeing like a new direction that you're going, and knowing that it's a better direction, and kind of seeing that and planning it out, and stepping through that new kind of gateway in a lot of ways. So it's a very good card. And I think your final card here, the Jack of Clubs, really even plays into that really nicely, because the Jack of Clubs is about seeing into the future, planning things out and being like, okay, in 10 years I want to be living on the beach and be married and all these other things. But the Jack of Clubs is all about planning every single step to get there. A lot of people, set goals, which is great, but they stop at setting the goal, and they don't see all the little steps they kind of need to take to achieve that goal. The Jack of Clubs does. He sets goals, and then he starts taking the steps to make those goals happen. So, it's a lot better than just setting goals. So, very interesting week. Not much to talk about. It actually feels like just like a very straightforward, kind of like you're going to have to make a choice. You might be starting on a new path, and, you're going to be taking all those little steps to get there. It's pretty straightforward. Pretty easy week, which is nice. Probably, I mean, that's the other thing. Sometimes when I have these readings that are like shorter, where I really don't have much else to say, I feel like it really represents the fact that it's just going to be like an easier, kind of more laid back, nice week with not too much going on, which can be a good thing. It can be kind of relaxing and things. So thank you for watching, and enjoy your week.